Hi, my name is Matt and this is Matchbook Custom. So the sun's out for the first time in God knows how long. It's the end of May and it feels like winter's gone on forever. Look at that, look at that, wow. And me and Steve have decided to take the afternoon off to go for a boost. I haven't ridden my bike properly yet, so it should be a nice little afternoon in the sunshine playing away. So we're going to go to the Iron Horse Ranch. I'll try and get some pictures and stuff up there. I don't know if it's going to be busy because we're quite early for the bike night. But then there's a show in Rutland on Sunday which I might go to because it's literally 30 seconds around the corner from where I live. So we'll see, we'll see. So yesterday was a complete write-off. We were going to go to the Iron Horse, but 5 minutes into the journey I remembered I hadn't taxed my bike yet and I needed to get the logbook. So we came back here to get the logbook, but it wasn't my house, so that kind of put a damper on things. We then went to my house, but 5 minutes into my journey my Mikuni carburetor started pissing fuel out of the overflow pipe, so we had to come back. An hour and a half later we stripped the carb and we found some little pieces of silicone in the float bowl, stopping the float needle from closing the fuel off. So once we cleared that and got it working again, we managed to get out on it. So I spent the afternoon boosting around with Steve, but we didn't go anywhere. Friday morning now, and I just thought I'd put a note down there and try and make a video. Now my first job this morning is Neville's 2004 Sportster. I don't know if you can see because of the light, but it's absolutely gushing oil out. It's coming out of this pipe just here. Now we're going to replace all the oil pipes because they're a little bit perished, but the dreaded exhaust studs, I'm at a point where I think they're going to break. So I'm just waiting to see if Neville can bring a tool that might work to get them off. So it's bank holiday weekend and I've been trying to make a few videos, but everything seems to have gone wrong up until this morning. Yesterday I put on Facebook that me and Steve were having a barbecue around lunchtime, and usually we don't get many people down here, but the response I got was pretty good, so we're crapping ourselves a little bit with the amount of people that might turn up. So we've been in since 7. Cleaned out the place, tidied up upstairs. Steve's gonna go get all the food in a bit. We're kind of keeping this area open as much as possible. We've parked some of the bikes out the front. We've also got a shitload of bikes going out to this morning, so we'll probably be the emptiest we've been for a couple of months. So all these are going out, including the diner in the middle. That's mine and Steve's bike. So yeah, we'll hopefully have a nice, successful, smooth running morning, but not only have we got a load of people turning up, but we've also got work booked in, so should be an interesting one, eh Steve? Mr. Charisma. About 3 or 4 times this weekend I've tried to make a video just for something to do, something to look at, but I failed every single time. Yesterday I was supposed to go to a show, but I got hungover from Saturday. I went for a boost, but ended up going to a pub, and it's now bank holiday Monday. The sun is shining though, so I'm in at work, and I just thought I'd do a quick video of my completed bike, basically. I say completed, I mean I've completed it for this year because I've run out of money, basically. But I'll show you what I've done so far anyway, at least. So this is it. It's a 2004 bog standard Sportster. I have got some old pictures of it, so I'll flash them up obviously in between the videos. Ran out of fuel. Now the idea with this bike was that I had to sell my last bike about 2.5 years ago to fund a van and some special tools. Let's see if I can get into there. So the idea was, when I bought this, I got the bike at a decent price, and the idea was that I'd keep it, hence why I've spent so much money. But first I'll go through the obvious. So apart from all the powder coating, the new tyres, you know, blacked out, painted engine, powder coated the wheels. It was pretty rough before I picked it up. Custom seat, the quite obvious paint job. I'll tell you why I've gone for it all. So naming the bike. So it's been given a couple of names, but I think I might stick with the Hipster. We get called out a lot because we're younger than a lot of our customers. And they hate hipsters, so just to annoy them, I might call it the Hipster. I've also gone for very bright colours because I get bored of black. Lots of people just stick with the basic black, but this paintwork's done by Matt at Technics Customs, and he's gone for a coarse metal flake with a candy blue, I don't know the technical names for it, along with the lime green kind of trim finish to complement the black. The tailpiece and the seat, along with the kind of front end on the headlights, I mean, look at that paint in the sunshine, it's beautiful, is to go for that kind of flat tracker style. I kind of built this in mind with a club style kind of theme to start off with, but the colours that I wanted to use wouldn't work with the paintwork, so I changed it into a flat tracker theme. But the kind of same rules kind of applied. So club style is you kind of strip everything back and there's no frills on it, it's all to do with performance. So the first things that I kind of went for, because I wanted to build this for me, I'm 6'2", is a set of jacked up Legend suspension, Aero A's, I think they're called. They're all singing, all dancing, very expensive. Front and rear. So if we look up here, you can just about see that. And it's taken me, I'd say, a week to kind of get that all set up and almost right for me. I'm sure I'll be tweaking it in the future. And then really it's the engine. So to start off with, it was a bog standard 883. We've put the S&S 1250 kit in it. I'll go through the left hand side then the right hand side. So the S&S 1250 kit in the primary, sorry, that was Chris just shouting at me. In the primary, I've got the Hayden's primary tensioner and the Muller power clutch. To complement the 1250 kit, I've also put the Screaming Eagle performance heads on there. That was more through necessity than want, because the original heads don't work with the 1250 kit, and then I bought a set of second-hand heads that were broke in the stud, so I'm being terrorized by the Oracle. Okay, so I can't remember where I am, but so on the right hand side, starting at the top, we got the 42mm flat side Mikuni, the Butte. Obviously the heads, the barrels, and down here we've got some old 2006 Screaming Eagle cans. I can't remember what model they were, but they absolutely fly. I've been running it in the last few days, and the performance on it's fantastic. I've got underneath the seat, 1 second, this little bit of kit here. It's a Dynatech ignition module, completely adjustable. I've been trying to find the perfect advance curve, and I think I'm about there, but no doubt once it's run in I can change it and chop it and change it and get it all set up good. So there we go. I'm going to go for a quick ride now, maybe to the pub, maybe somewhere nice. If we go somewhere nice, I'll take some pictures. I hope you've all had a good bank holiday weekend.